What's up, everybody? I'm Davis. If you're just tuning in, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna pound out a draft right now, and maybe I have a whole lot of packs to open up. I opened up like 60 packs yesterday. We have 49 left, uh, and we might start doing some constructed soon. So, yeah, actually, let's open up 10 right now. What are we working with here? So we have a Vivian. Vivian's good. I really like her unlimited. I've won pretty much every game I've cast her, and I've probably lost every game I've played against one. This card's really hard to battle back against. It puts a 3/3 beast into play. You can put a vigilance counter, a reach counter, or a trample counter, which is all three of those things can be annoying given the circumstances. And her minus ability is kind of cool. If you cast a creature spell, you can search your library for a creature less mana cost and put it onto the battlefield. And just lets you play cards off the top of the library. It's really good. We got two of these. I really like this card. I haven't seen it in limited yet. I haven't played with it. I haven't played against it. Seems like you had to work really hard to make it work. But you know, it has powerful upside. What else we have in here? These companion cards are interesting. Usually I just put them in my deck as just a body for that cost. I haven't really got to cast them up from outside the deck. Man, we got a lot of mythics here. Out of 10 packs, we got 5 mythics. That's pretty good. Snapdax is sweet. That card's been house every time I've played it. Just start killing creatures and gaining life. It's really hard to crawl back from that. And I had this in our draft yesterday where we got like 4 or 5 wins. And it was pretty good. We had a lot of removal, drew some cards, and just grinded our opponents out. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, let's get a draft. Let's start the draft. And, yeah, we'll finish opening these packs later. What is this? Ooh, we got a Vault Progress. Cool. Got a lot more cards to craft with because I don't think there's any decks made on this account, so we're going to start crafting all these cool cards and build a bunch of sweet red decks. Look at that. 10 mythics, 27 rares. We can build just about anything. But yeah, let's get in there. So it was a really nice day out today, so I hope everyone got out there, enjoyed it. I know I did. Come on. Alright, let's fix this. Shark Typhoon. Oh man, this card's cool. I really like this card. Cast a creature spell, just put some sharks into play, or you can cycle it and put a real big shark into play. All around, it's still pretty good. I like both modes of that card. And is there anything else we're missing down here? No Blood Curdles, no Prophecy card, that red card that does 3 damage. These 3 cards are good. Like these 2 especially. Taxing your opponent's mana to kill your dudes is really good. This card's fine. I like it, but we're gonna take the rare. Let's see where this goes. Does this shark get flying? It does get flying. Okay. Probably just going to take the removal spell. Ooh, we got Blood Curdle too. Ooh, this one's tough. We either take the 2 mana spell, or we take the 4 mana destroy any creature. I think we just take the Heartless Act. And hopefully we get a blood curdle later. I really like Boneyard Lurker. That card's been pretty fun for me. Other than that, this pack's kind of soft. I mean, if we just want to force the blue, we can take this and get a 6-mana flyer, which I kind of don't like, because these will come around later. Because the rest of the pack's pretty weak. I don't want to take this card. It's really between Boneyard Lurker and Wingfold Petrin? Terran? I don't know how to say that word. It's probably just Terran. We'll take the Boneyard Lurker in case blue doesn't pan out for us. We get these audible to green-black, and we can try to force a graveyard deck. There's a lot of beefy green creatures, and we can try to scoop up some removal and just grind people out. Okay, alright, so another white uncommon gets passed to us. This card's not bad. I like this card a lot. I mean, we could just get greedy, take this Is It card, and maybe try to get lucky. But I'm not sure if I like it though. Ugh. It's either the white card or the Is It card. All the rest of the pack's pretty bad for us. No, let's take this. We'll just keep our options open. Our options are really open right now. We just want some direction here. I mean, I would have settled for just a better common, but I will take the Deadweight. Deadweight's great. Deadweight's good. One good thing with this format, you can play a lot of different colors. The mana's pretty good. You have the tri-lands, you have the common dual lands, and then you have evolving wilds as well. And then there's some mana fixing in here in the form of the rocks that tap for 3 colors. Darn. I think we just take this Poacher. I like this. Poacher's been pretty good for us in the past. I really like it. It's got a good body. It blocks pretty well. And if we're gonna keep heading this black direction, we can try to pick up that Coil Bug. I think the 2 mana that you can bring back from the graveyard. You can just gain a lot of advantage out of it. Just gaining some life and drawing a card. Especially if the game goes long, you can just do that every turn. Just sink 6 mana into, well, set 8 mana because you have to bring it back from the graveyard, cast it, and then sack it. Probably just take the 2-drop. Yeah. It's either the Divine Arrow or the 2-drop. We'll take the 2-drop. Cool. This card's cool. This card's really good. We'll probably just take the big dude. So I think we're out of this. We can always splash this. This shouldn't be a problem. We can probably pick up a dual land or something, or an evolving wilds. This card's very good. So at worst, we can splash it. And I like these high-end uncommons, especially in the green-black deck where you can just bring stuff back. We'll take this card. I'm never not happy to be in green-black. Our deck right now is okay. It's still pretty early, but just drawing removal spells and big dudes can go a long way. We'll take the 2-drop. Yeah, we'll take we'll take the removal spell. We could probably pick up that 2-drop up later. We're gonna take the 6-drop. This card's cool, gaining us life back, and a 6/6 for 6, pretty solid, especially if we were able to get any sort of recursion going on. And I'm going to take this card. A lot of times when I lose games, I'm losing to just kind of game-ending enchantments. But we have one like Shark Typhoon, but there's some uncommons and rare enchantments that are definitely annoying. And this card cycles, but at best we can definitely get rid of some problematic cards. Which I don't hate this card. This can be a 22nd or 23rd card in our deck. Take the colorless card. What do we have here? Eerie Ultimatum. We're probably just gonna take the rare. Ooh, the Blood Curdle's calling our name though. Man, this one's tough. We can either be really greedy, get this high variance card, or we can just play it safe with the Blood Curdle. I feel like winning some games tonight, so we're gonna play some Blood Curdle. Hopefully we can pick up another one of those. Porky Parrot's awesome. We're gonna take this card. We can maybe splash it, and I like it better than the green. I like it a lot. The upside in this card is very good over the consistent green card that gets you a land if you mutate it. We'll take the Lurking Deadeye. There's a lot of cards in this pack that we want that will come back. Like we're happy with this. Any of these 4 cards coming back would be great. The uncommon's pretty good, but it's double green. The rare we're not gonna play. We'll take the Lurking Deadeye. I like this card. It trades with a lot of things, and sometimes you can get lucky and just snipe a big dude down. Like definitely trade up that way. Throw one of your 2 drops in front of their 5 or 6 drop, and this guy can finish him off. And he hits pretty hard. In this pack, we'll probably take the Mentor. I like the whole cycle. I like this cycle of creatures. The 3/3 for 3 is pretty good, and you can always pump up the other creature you're putting a counter on. We definitely want to back for more. The 6 mana card that gets any creature from your graveyard into play, and it fights an opponent's creature. That card's awesome. So we definitely need some fixing coming up. So in these later packs, we might prioritize some fixing and some lands. Because I really want to play this Porky Parrot, and we definitely want to play the Shark Typhoon. You know, we can avoid playing basic lands, a basic mountain or island. That'd be cool. So we have one of these. What else is in this pack? I like a lot of these cards here. Some of these cards will probably come back. I'm happy with any of them. The Fertilid's good. The Boar is good. This card's fine. I like this Mutate dude. The Pump Spell's okay. We already have one of these, which we might not play. Looking at this Dimsel Backwater. Really want to play the Shark Typhoon. This gets a basic land. What it give me? Oh, I wasted too much time. Tank too hard. Okay, so we'll make up for it. These Brushwags are okay. They're great mana sinks, but I don't know if I want one this early. I already have one of these. I don't know if I want 2 of them. Yeah, we'll probably just take the second one. Yeah. I like this card. I like the Poacher a lot. our 4-drop slot? We have a lot of 4-drops here. We'll take the excavation mole. So take this card. And we'll get this back. Cool. This card came back. Like, I think that was the pack where we took the Porky Parrot over it. I like the worm a lot. The worm's good. The Mamba. I don't think we have a lot of mutate creatures. We have Porky Parrot, 2, 3. We have 3 mutate cards. I'll try it. I haven't played with it yet, but we definitely want more mutate. Take a plummet. Probably won't play it, but I like having that option. I'll take the land. Excuse me. We have our. This helps fix our mana for Shark Typhoon. We'll take this card. Won't play it, but we'll take it. We'll take the Pump Spell, which I don't know, we might play it. We're not really that type of deck. Alright, so we got a Vivian in our pack, and it's on color, which is great. A lot of good packs and a lot of good cards in this pack that will probably come back. Uncommons probably will be gone, but like any of these 2 uncommons would be awesome in our deck. We're happy with the Blitz Leech. We'd be happy with an Excavation Mole or another Essence Symbiote. But we definitely want a mutate creature for sure. But we're gonna take the Vivian. We're gonna slam that guy. She's too good. Too good. Oh, ooh, back for more. We're gonna snap this back for more. We have a lot. We have some decent high-end creatures that we can definitely. We'd love to bring back. Yeah. Hopefully, this Evolving Wild comes back. The rest of this pack's fine, but we definitely want this back for more. Okay. I don't know if this is worth splashing. I think we'd probably just take this guy. Another human. We can mutate with this guy though. We have a lot of lifelingers in our deck. We have like no lifelink in our deck, so we can't get any. I'm debating if I want to splash this Trumpeting Gnar. Because we can all just mutate it. Green. Yeah, we'll take through the draft. We'll take another Deadweight. I like this card too. We do need more mutate, I think. Alright, we'll take the Deadweight. This pack doesn't do much for us. I don't like this card. I don't want to play this card. We're not playing this. We already have one of these that we're probably not playing. I like this card a lot, but we're not splashing it. We're going to be all over the place in colors, so the last thing I want is a colorless land. But we could maybe grind. We're going to keep our options open. We'll take the land. And we got a Coil Bug, which is what I want. Yeah, take the Coil Bug. This goes along with our Mutual Destruction and our Poacher that we have, where we can sack it for value. This pack's not doing much for me, so we'll just take the land. Another Porky Parrot, or this card. Yeah, we'll take the Porky Parrot. Blitz Leech. What are we looking at for creatures here? We're playing the Rex, playing the Back for More, playing the Honey Mammoth, at least one. I want a Blitz Leech or another Essence Symbiote. I don't mind the Essence Symbiote. It fits on curve. need to pick quicker. Sure, we'll take the card that we might be able to play. And we still got a Blitz Leech, so that works out. Might not play this Trumpeting Gnar. We didn't get as much fixing as I was hoping. We're probably just gonna go in raw, like going pretty hard with this Porky Parrot. Probably play like 2 or 3 swamps and hope for the best, or 2 or 3 mountains and hope for the best. Okay, come on guys. There's only like 2 cards left in the pack. Sure. Take another one of these. Alright, here's the deck. Excuse me, again. Alright. Okay, we're gonna play our deadweight. I don't know if we're gonna play this Mamba. We're probably gonna play this Mutual Destruction. Not playing this. Gotta get back in my deck. We're gonna play Heartless Act. That card's awesome. Cunning Night Bonder. I don't think so. Let's see where we are for. See where we're at cuts. Probably cut this. Cut one of these. Probably cut this for now. Cut one of these. A lot of creatures. Yeah, I might just cut this 2-drop. It's not really doing much. It makes our Blitz Leech cost 1 less. But double black's an issue. It's a human. We want to be able to mutate on our creatures. Probably get rid of this Barrier Breach. Gotta get rid of 1 more card, or we just go in with 41. So, how many mutate guys are we playing? I'm playing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 creatures with mutate, and we have 3 creatures where mutate matters. It's the value there for this guy. I think this card's upside's really good with our mutate dudes, so it might be okay. But yeah, we're definitely gonna cut this card for probably another forest. Let's do that now. Get another swamp in there. Did I add too many already? It's 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, it's already too many. We'll cut a mountain. Mana looks fine. It's just whether or not we have to find 1 more card to cut here. Maybe it's Honey Mammoth, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of these symbiotes. Might just be one of these symbiotes. We need things to mutate on. I think it's just a Blitz Leech, actually. We have a lot of removal, so I'm confident in our deck. But yeah, okay. What's our spread looking like? Got a good amount of creatures. Got good removal spells. We've got some good creatures here. We have a Planeswalker, so let's try to get it done. Our mana's all over the place. But we're splashing some powerful cards. Multiple Porky Parrots and a Typhoon, Shark Typhoon. Cool. Yeah, we'll try this. Keep it. Yeah, we'll just deadweight this now. Spells. Okay, we'll get this guy on the board. Hopefully, doesn't do anything to it. We can start doing stuff. That is okay. Yeah, we're gonna mutate onto this. Is this only abilities? No, this is spell, so we can still shoot this with Porky Parrot. That's pretty gas. So let's do that now, actually. So we're gonna mutate on top of this guy. Sure, we'll put this over. We're gonna kill this guy. Oh yeah, this mana pool is a hot mess. Like, we had 2 Porky Parrots, so we're gonna make it work. And let's bash. Yeah, this mana pool is a hot mess for sure. Yeah, I tanked for a long time on one of my picks, and the auto picked me the trumpeting Gnar. So I was like, all right, we'll play. We're thinking on it too. What is this thing doing? That's fine. We're gonna shoot it down with Porky Parrot, and then we're gonna Heartless Act it. Can we? No counters. Does it have a counter on it now? It's a 1/1 counter. Great. I think his, unless I have to read my cards again, this thing made it so I had to pay two more to target it, and his little jellyfish guy flies, so I had to pay the two extra tax, and I only had two mana up, I think, at the time. But I could be mistaken, though. That's what the thought process in my head was. Okay, I think we're just gonna remove the counter now from this creature, and then we can just start shooting stuff down. Actually, my board like just trades with his board. Does it? 1/1 there. This does 2. Yeah, I think we could hold off on this actually. Just force a trade. We can just annihilate his board and we can start shocking his face if we need to. And we got there. Cool. I'll bring the deck up so you can take a look at it. It's a hot pile. We first picked a Shark Typhoon, and then it just went downhill from there. So here's the deck. We only have like 4 or 5 cards that can mutate, but I want to try this Mamba out. I haven't had a chance to play it, and I think the upside with it is pretty good. Just kind of maybe keeping control of the board. It's either this or a Blitz Leech, which I'm not going to do that. We have 2 Deadweights. We have a Mutual Destruction, Heartless Act, 2 of these Essence Symbiotes, a Coil Bug. So we do have a decent curve into a 2/3/4. Trumpeting Gnar is pretty good. Well, it was in that last game. We have this Hornbatch Mentor, Night Squad Commando. I like it. It has a decent body on it, giving us the tokens good. Because we have a poacher guy, and we can get some value out of it if it comes to it. Lurking Deadeye is cool. A couple Porky Parrots. Great Horn's pretty good. We have a Boneyard Lurker, Blood Curdle, and Vivian's insane. This was our first pick, pack 3. And then we have this big Titanite, I don't know, Rex. It's Godzilla card. Back for More is great. Here's our splash for Shark Typhoon. And we have a Honey Mammoth. And here's the terrible mana base. We were hoping for some of these lands to come back, but they never did, which is understandable. But I didn't want to like second, third pick fixing early. So yeah, let's get back in there. Oh, this hand's not good. So we're gonna mulligan this. And we have our red for Porky Parrot though, but we really need green source. Yeah, we'll mulligan. Our mutual destruction is not what we want. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is better. Probably throw back this mutual destruction. Keep it. Throw this back. Done. Yeah, I don't know how good this card is. I've had people play it against me a few times, and they haven't won with it, but doesn't mean it's not good. I just don't know what people are doing. Like, I know you can use low to the ground decks, just I don't know if it's good enough. Sure. Like, if he was in white, it would kind of make sense because there's anthem effects. And if he wants to waste a pump spell to trade with my dude, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, he's got all these low-cost creatures. I don't know. Oh, he's playing this card. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I guess that's fine. I'm just gonna play Poacher now. Just block his whole board. Seems great. And next turn we can just start getting some value with Coil Bug. Try to hit our land drops. More dudes. Okay, what is this guy? Yeah, so once this hits the battlefield, we're just gonna annihilate it with Blood Curdle. He's got a lot of squads on the board. Let's just sacrifice another creature. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do it. So it's either I take one now from this, or I take two from it. Whatever. Block. It doesn't have Death Touch, does it? No. Whatever. We'll recast it with this stupid card. Like, if we just draw to our good cards, like, we can definitely outgrind this dude for sure. Keep up Blood Curdle for his 3/2 cat. Lots of lands, fine. Yeah, me too. It would be awesome. Like, we have a lot of that top end, which just stonewalls this deck. Flash this in, let's try to heal. Guess we just put it on this then. No attacks. I think we just sit here and stare at each other for a while. He's got a bunch of cards in his hands though. A lot of action in our deck still. Okay. Yeah, catching this. Yep. Want to make it. Whatever. I think we just put it on this guy. I think he's the guy we're going to be mutating in the future, so just no attacks. Oh man, he's going to make a lot of dudes. Yeah, I figured he was going to be able to recur this cat. We have a couple more removal spells for it, but his deck doesn't have a whole lot of more creatures. I think a lot of them are on the board. He only has this other dude here. Where's he at? Yeah, he's probably going to cast it now. Oh wow, that's insane. He can just deadweight me every turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to be in trouble now. This deck's sweet. Probably gonna lose to it. He's got a lot of sick engines going on. We need a removal spell right now. That's not a removal spell. We either take 4. So either way we take 4 from these off the battlefield. Just throw this in front of that. Yeah, his deck's definitely cool. Yep. He only has 8 cards left in his deck, too. It's not insignificant. Yeah, no blocks. I'm not saying that's an out for us, but man, on deck, give me a break. Now we got our Vivian, so let's tap our mana right here.
Every mutation displays
Sweet, we got a land on top of our deck.
We will adapt to any threat.
Oh, great. Now I have force to block? No, it's fine. It's actually not terrible for us. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, this is awesome for us because he's not pressuring our life total. So this might actually help us in our favor here. Yeah, Trap is sick in his deck. His deck's really cool. I didn't even know this deck was possible. But him not... Well, Trap might change the math, but he's going to have to be forced to do this every turn. But him not pressuring our life total, though, is awesome for us. Because he only can play one dude a turn. And hopefully we can cast a creature off the top of our deck here. We really need some action. No, that's not action, but we can kill this thing, though. Yeah, we're just going to make another dude. Vigilance.
Every day is a
Play this. Yeah, he definitely should have played something before he's attacking. Nope. He was gonna attack. Yeah, right, so block this, block this. Okay, fine.
I'm tougher than you think.
Now he's gonna probably have to do this to kill that. It's fine by me. If he wants to tap his mana, that's awesome. Does he have any cards in hand? One card in hand?
This is why I don't trust people.
Let's just kill this now. Say goodbye to his value engine. Okay, what are you gonna do with that? Wow, okay. Yeah, I know, bold fetch indeed. I think I just want the blocker. Yeah, okay. Wow, his deck was super cool. I don't know if we should have won that, but he had a lot of cool things going on. Alright, well, I am out of coffee at the moment, so I'm going to go get a refill. So I will be right back. I will place this here so you guys take a look at the deck. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Well, thanks for checking in, Falco. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy time, but thanks again. Yeah, we'll see you next time. If you're just tuning in, we're 2-0 right now with this pile of cards we have here. We have some pretty solid removal spells and some solid creatures. Our mana base is stretched pretty far here, but it's been working out. But yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, we're gonna play. We're going home. Yeah, we'll try this hand. We have a 2-drop we can play. We're on the draw, so we could hopefully draw into our black swords. This is a greedy keep, but we'll try it. Like, if we didn't have the green card to play, I probably would not keep this, and we're okay. It's 2-drop. Okay, this card's good. If he wants to cycle, we'll take the hit. It's fine. Next turn we can Blood Curdle it. And then hopefully we draw 4 so we can, actually we don't need to draw 4s. And then the following turn we can try to not kill this thing. Yes, this is fine. We'll take 6. No blocks. Pass the turn. Actually, we're gonna attack. Oh wow, okay. This card's good. Probably gonna have to kill that guy now. Odd number, so this is gonna deal regular damage to us. We can kill this on our turn. is it only has flash. If I control a creature with flash. I want to get rid of this guy. No, we don't want to get rid of this guy. Yeah, I think we just play this. And we just get rid of this thing now. And then next turn we can still hold up Blood Curdle if need be. Blocks. Yeah, I think we just probably mutate onto this. No attacks. We might double block this if we have to. If not, we can okay. Solid. Let's get rid of this right now. And we'll pass the turn. EOT will start pumping our guy up. I think we just cycle, put it onto here, and then maybe make bigger. 4 or 5. Yeah, we'll cycle. Oh, I can't do it. Shit. Okay, yeah, we'll display this too. Okay, alright, sorry, I was deep in the tank there. Fire Prophecy was good. We traded off some resources and traded off a little bit on our board. It's okay, we have a Honey Mammoth that might be able to stabilize us. He can't really afford to attack because he dies in the crackback, which he's going to, which is a fine attack. He wants to play a guy, that's fine. I mean, he has to play two guys here. Yeah, so this guy has Menace, right? Yeah, so we'll just pump this up. Go to combat, attack with this guy. What do you have? He's dead. Okay, cool. I don't know if that was a misplay on his part or he just oversaw it, I'm not sure. But we'll take advantage of it. We'll take the win. And yeah, cool. Won another game. Claim this stuff. And yeah, let's get back in there. We will mulligan this hand. We can't play any of our cards, so we will mulligan. We will keep this hand. And we'll throw back this Porky Parrot. Porky Parrot is our splash card, and I don't see us casting that anytime soon. But we have some ways to shuffle our deck, so we might be able to see it again. Right now, we just want to hit our land drops and be able to play anything off the top of our deck. Attack. Take this chip shot damage. We'll pass, and we might kill whatever he plays, or we will wait to see if he wants to invest anything into it. Try to 2-for-1 him, which is probably the smarter play. Just try to squeeze as much value as we can. We definitely want to rip a forest so we can try to cast this on time. This will definitely help us recover from our mulligan. And if he's not doing anything right now, that's awesome. That's great for us too. Whatever he plays here, we might just try to kill it. That way, you know, maybe we can untap and draw a forest and slam our planeswalker. So that's wishful thinking there. We got to rip the forest. But, okay, we'll probably kill this now since we have the available mana for it. We're doing this now because we're probably going to have to kill this at some point. We have available mana for it, so we're just going to do it now just to be mana efficient. That doesn't help. This has vigilance too? Wow. Okay. Some good value there. Is he gonna fight our dude? Yeah, he should fight it. We might be in trouble here if we don't draw anything. We're not gonna back for more R2 drops, that's just not good enough. Get this into our graveyard, that'd be cool. Oof, we're in trouble now. Yep. This is gonna eat our life total real quick. not looking good at all. Probably has some counter spells in his hand. Chump block. No remove the spell. We can chump block for a couple turns. Yeah, he has that. And we die. The game opponent. We didn't draw a land. Played 2 spells that turn. That game? 3? I think 3. Yeah. Okay, no problem. We mulliganed, didn't draw our second green source, which was brutal. Died with a planeswalker in our hand. Never feels good. Mac Daddy Gaming. Mac Daddy. Yeah, we'll keep it. Got double dead weight, really good. Got land drops for a few turns, and I'm okay with this. Yeah, we'll just kill this now, I guess. I think a lot of the mutate cards could just make it easily a 3/3. That's the last thing I want, is that thing to get out of range of me killing it. Just like that card, that would have made it really hard for us. Well, we're making our land drops, but not the lands of the colors we need. Yep. Throw this under the bus. Yep. Get a counter. Let's end of turn. That's fine. Saved ourselves 4 damage. Kill this guy. Man, we really need that second green source again. Getting super punished on our bad mana base. We'll take 1 more hit from this guy. And we got crushed. Oh well. Do one more game. Maybe we'll get there. Yeah, well, yeah, keep it. Okay. Alright, so we're still ripping lands, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll attack. This is our splash card if you're just tuning in. Just fine. We're also not sure if we're on a mulligan, I can't remember. It's kind of tilting. We lost an unfortunate one last round. We just get this onto the board. I think we just attack. See if he blocks. If he wants to block and eat our guy, that's fine. We can finish it with this. And we'll get this onto the table now. If anything, we can start grinding for value with Coil Bug and this. We really want to hit our forest here. Oh man, 2 of these is really hard to beat. Yep. Yeah, I think we just do this now. We're gonna sacrifice this. We need to hit our land drops. We can tap both of our guys. We're not getting there, which is awesome. Yep, resolves. Wow, 3 of these. I don't think we're ever beating 3 of these. Oh man. Pass. Wants to cycle, tap our guy, great. That's fine. I'd rather have him lose. He's using 3 triggers, he's using 1 of them on here, not getting any value out of the other 2, just to push for an extra 2 damage. I don't like that move at all, but we're going to try to ambush this guy and try to pick one of these off and blocking, but if he wants to tap this, that's fine with us too. Yeah, he's going to let us block, take down one of these. Must play a big dude this turn. This card's good. Oh cool, we got a land. Pass the turn. Probably gonna cycle this so we can try to maybe get in front of this to block, but try to draw us a land, try to get to our green source so we can actually start playing our spells. Yeah, this is all fine. If we can get our green source, we can play this onto this, and we can try to nuke something. but it's going to be really hard. We're in a not great spot. Yep, pass to attackers. You're attacking. Let's cycle this. Okay, what you got? Yep, tap it, that's fine. Take a bunch of damage. Blood curdle's good. He's still gonna tap down our dudes. 5. Not enough, man. Not enough. We could just blood curdle this, and yeah, I think we just gotta blood curdle it now. I think we're dead. Well, maybe. I mean, if he has another dude, another thing to tap, we're gonna be dead anyways. So if he can cycle another card, we're dead. If he doesn't, sure, block this guy. Does he have that card that makes him? Yeah. Coordinated charge, great. And we died. Unfortunate. First 3 games, our mana was doing alright. Last 3 games, we sputtered really bad. But just unfortunate. We play in 18 lands and we couldn't draw land for 2 turns. It's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's claim these. Get 2 more packs, and let's open some packs. Okay, we'll open up 1 more, then we'll open up 10 at a time. So we got this Luna Apex of Wishes. Flying Trample, mutate for 5. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent. Put that card onto the battlefield or in your hand. Card seems good. 6/6 or 5 is really powerful, and it's a dinosaur. Card's neat. This card's cool. I've really been liking this card, and this removal spell is great. Let's crack 1 more individual pack, and like I said, we'll do 10 at a time. And our rare is sweet. We get a rare wild card. Sprite Dragon seems like a lot of fun. And Ominous Seas seems cool. Alright, let's open up 10. Got a mythic here. And Shovel Bane of Monsters has been pretty good for us in limited. We have a few of these now, and actually in our collection. We're gonna have a lot of cards. Crystalline Giant's awesome. I've been liking this card a lot in limited. This card's real good. It's real one-sided. It's worth splashing for, even though it's super color intensive. But it's just one of those game warping cards that can win you a game. Sea Dasher Octopus is awesome. I really like it. Maybe we'll build that mono blue aggro deck that's in standard. That seems pretty cool. Yep. So let's open up 10. What are we working with here? We got 2 mythics. So we got Brokos, Apex of Forever. For mutate 5, he has Trample. And you can cast it from your graveyard using its mutate ability. Neat. And this card's worth like 12 or 15 bucks, I think, in paper. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. And then for 7 mana, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. And we got a Genesis Ultimatum. We got a couple Tri-lands here. Like these cards. Dirge Bat seems awesome and limited. I haven't had a chance to get my hands on them yet. Couple more than 2. Played against this card a lot. Just as a 5/5. And this card, we played against a really cool deck tonight that was using this. And their whole deck was 1 and 2 drops. And deadweight. He was just destroying our board with deadweight. But he was cycling through his deck like a madman, and we were actually able to deck him out. Let's do another 10. And these packs are less exciting. We got 1 Mythic, we got Luminous Broodmoth, and Mythos, a Titan's Nest, a Bonder's Enclave, more companion cards, Lava Brink Fenchwer, Yadaro Wandering Monster. This card's like $1.50 or $2, and I still can't figure out why. I'm trying to get back into Standard. I was working a lot. I was always traveling, so I wasn't able to travel for Magic as much as I used to. So I haven't been able to keep up as much with the changing Standard meta game. Skycat Sovereign. This card's good. I like this card a lot. Okay. We'll do the last 10 packs individually. And we got our Mythic Wild, and nothing really to write home about here. This card's cool. I like this card. But yeah, I play with red in pretty much every format. Really don't dabble too much in colors outside of red. So we're gonna probably try brewing some red decks after this. Tri-land. This is the Mardu one. And what are we looking at here? We got a lot of wild cards. Death's Oasis. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put the top 2 cards from your library into your graveyard. Return a creature card with lesser converted mana cost than the creature that died to your hand. You gain life. Pay 1, sacrifice Death's Oasis. You gain life equal to the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. And that's a lot of words on that card. Blood Curdle's awesome though. Next pack. What do we got? Boom. Song of Creation. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. Beginning of your end step, discard your hand. These cards are cool. I like this one. It reminds me of Mana Bonds. It's like a Legacy. Oh, it's only play additional lands. Mana Bonds lets you drop all your lands. Yep. And reveal. Crystalline Giant. Good card. Has a lot of text on there. I've played with it. I've gotten my Crystalline Giant very big. I've also had to play against very big ones as well. Next cards. See if we can get a Mythic out of these last couple packs. Yadaro Wandering Monster. Maybe we can make use of this card in Standard. I'm a big fan of Big Red in Standard. I'm a big fan of Big Red in LoL formats, where you just play like a slow mono red mid-range control deck, play a lot of removal spells, and then you win with just dragons, 5/6 drop dragons. This is a 7 drop for an 8/8 with Trample Haste, so he's definitely ending the game quick, which is what you want. But you definitely want evasion, but you still get the cycle throughout your deck with it throughout the game. And if you cycled it 4 times, you can just put it into your graveyard, put it into the battlefield. It's really powerful. Maybe that's good enough for Big Red. And you just want to draw cards anyways, and red's always starving. Well, last few years they've been giving a lot of red cards. Been giving a lot of draw cards for red. That one's pretty good. There's a creature attached to it too. And what do we got? Genesis Ultimatum. Look at the top 5. Put any number of permanent cards among them onto the battlefield and rest into your hand. Seems pretty busted. And our last pack, what do we have? We have not opened a Mythic in these last 9 packs. And not a Mythic. Titan's Nest. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Exile a card from your graveyard. Add colorless. Spend this mana to only cast spells without X in its mana cost. Okay. Neat. Alright, those were our packs. Last attempt was not very fun. Let's see what we can build here. Let's just get red here. And let's set these filters here, standard. Okay, see what we're working with here. Collected, not collected. So let's see, I'm not too up to speed on what's in standard. Well, I think regardless, we're playing like definitely crafting these. Let's get these out of the way. Regardless of whatever red decks we're playing, we're going to be wanting those. Probably going to want these. Yeah, all the packs on the account were like all like Ikoria and Theros. So not a lot of stuff from the previous set. So I'm trying to go through and see what staples we have that we're missing here. Try to get those cards in here, like Flamekins, like the Flamekin card that's really good. Okay. Rimrock Knight is good, but we're not going to make that just yet. I don't know if I want to waste mythics on this guy. We have a lot of rares. Not that many though. A lot of uncommons. So let's make these. Lava Coils are probably going to go into most of the decks that we play. Definitely going to be playing this guy for a while, so we'll craft these. Craft an All-Star. Craft 2 more of these. Chandras are good. I just don't know what the metagame looks like right now to try to get an idea of that. So we're definitely going to play these probably. Legion Legion War Boss is great. Like I said, I kind of want to see what the metagame looks like right now before I start crafting rares. Arclight Phoenixes we might want. Chandras we might want. Hard we may want. Luca's we might want. We might be able to build a cool deck with Luca. Exile target creature you control and reveal cards from the top of your library. Okay. Ooh, I like this card a lot too. This card is probably good enough for like a big red style deck. 6/5 that draws us cards. Embercleave is good. Yeah, there's a lot of mythic we definitely want to craft. Want more of these. Probably want some Sarkins. Let me look at this Luca card again. So we can exile target creature you control and reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the creature card with higher converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library. Okay. So it's like a weird it's kind of like possibility storm. Doesn't protect itself very well. I was just looking at it because I wanted to see how I got creatures from the play, because this Maw of Flames dragon is really cool. And these are all the gold cards. I don't think there's anything we're really going to be playing out of here. Maybe Sahili for playing like sideboard games. Okay, so these are all the red cards, I guess, that are in standard. Actually, I don't know what's in historic. Let's go through this. I'm curious to what's in historic at the moment. Historic. What's in historic anthologies? Not collected. What's in historic that we don't have?